Hi, I'm Exis, and this is Terra Invicta, where we're playing as the Resistance. We can probably clear out of all of those. We can see here that our new station is completed. This one needs a better name. This is our first station here. What does this one do? I thought we put, social sciences on this one. I love this little chatter that you get when you're in on the stations. I don't know if you can hear it in the video. But maybe and this one is in low Earth orbit. Way, of course. And this is social science, maybe research. Or science. Just so we know what this is. Not very good name, but it is the one that we have there. This is currently the biggest station in Earth orbit. Let's pop down to, let's get rid of all of these as well. Let's see if we can pop down to Earth here as well and see what's actually happening down here. Let's get this one out again. It does look like we've got missions assigned for everyone. And there's no experience to dish out to anyone. And we can't recruit the sixth one yet. I do think we've got everyone up at 25 loyalty. And nothing here that is particularly interesting, I think. Alright, so let's just get this going then. Oh, we need to unpause, of course. Let's see if we have anything happening.
Violence is abating.
Yeah, so we're still trying to get that done, and we're going to have to keep doing that
Violence
all the time.
is abating.
Violence is abating.
Until we've actually stabilized these countries. Well, unless we're actually able to move into China, of course. We did, and yeah, we're getting a lot of public opinion here in China now.
Our case remains unheard.
Yeah, it's a very low chance for him. Maybe we'll keep going at it anyway. China could probably be a good one just to pick up, and we can probably drop. We don't want to drop India though. We get so much mission control from here. Okay. So Vietnam is back on track here. What are we actually doing here? We're doing, don't need to be doing that much into funding, I don't think. I don't think we need the boost here either. We should be working on a lot on mission control, I think. It's not the cheapest to hold on to those 30 points. We're quite a bit over our limit at the moment. And what are we doing for technologies? Okay, we'll be done with this one soon. That one gives us a few additional organizations. And we get a little bit of a research bonus, of course, from our space station there. I'm trying to do a few of these ones as well. We would really like to get a Synology station up. We need to save this for Mars. Okay, and they're launching probes towards different places there, I think. We're a bit of a ways off before survey completion 19th of April. Okay, so that is very, very soon. And we've got a launch window here, so we're going to set up mining bases here very shortly. Okay, let's go back to India. Where are we? And we don't actually have that much boost, but we do have a decent stockpile of water and metal, so that should help save quite some. We actually have a bit of missiles too, and that's also going to be needed for the nuclear reactors we need, of course, there. Well, that could be something as well. I think we should have, yeah, we've got enough experience for her to level up at least. Do we want to put her on something else rather than espionage? She could do with a little bit more organization. And that's so expensive. Otherwise that would be a good pickup, I think. It's a 3 organization or 3 administration on a 1-star org. That could be a good one as well. Which state is she in? She's from Indonesia. We might actually need to do something there in the future, so that could be a good one to get rid of. It just does it so that she can't do missions in Indonesia. Might be good just to have that removed. I think getting more espionage here is probably the way to go. I'll just keep leveling that up a little bit. Now we've got everyone set here. Is there anything else that we'd like to do? I don't think so. Maybe we want to investigate this counselor here to see just who it is. What do we have if we were to send? I think Samadar is the best one for this. Got a 2% chance to control China. If we spend, it's 11%. Not that bad actually. And it's a pretty low chances of actually getting something there too. We are going to have to abandon nations once we get into China. Each one costs 38. That's like all of Vietnam. Or Bangladesh, I think, is also 30. I think holding both China and India is going to be tough for us, but I think that's kind of the way we need to go. I probably need to get more administration. Yeah, let's send him off to control nation instead. We will bring
this nation to our side.
We've got plenty of influence, so we can afford to max that one out and just see what's happening here. See if we can grab a control point. Okay, so we completed the arrival market. That means we get more organizations each month. And I think no, not that one. That's public opinion. This would give us a little bit of public opinion in China too. We're not really ready to start building ships just yet. We don't need to restore the Warsaw Pact. And get rid of that one. This one wouldn't be too bad to actually do a few times to see if we can get our control cap up. And we need to spend quite a bit to actually get all of these things so we can start building ships as well. But yeah, let's think we'll do management research once here. I think that's fair enough. And we've got a 200 lead at least over the initiative here, so that should be fine for now. Hopefully it'll stay that way. One more day and we can start building our mines. There we go. Our probe arrives at Mars. Now this is a big list, but we will go there. And we can see it over here too. I wish there was a good way of actually sorting this so we can see where is good. We want high outputs of almost everything. This one seems actually quite good. There's a lot of metals there, a little bit of everything, and there's water, and there's a decent amount of nobles there. I think this one is a definite first place. Okay, we're gonna need 5 boost, I think, for everyone. That means, how much do we have in mission control? Each of these costs 2. It gives us, we've got 8 left, so we can put up 4 mining bases. And we wanted to go to Sylascopolius. That one gives us, I think, the best for the start. We get a lot of these nobles, which we don't have any income of at all. Let's pound 1 there. And close. And we can actually claim 3 more sites here. So I think that is worth doing. We would probably want to have one that has a high-ish not radioactives. The what are they called? Fissiles, of course. Now I've got this one. That is 2 fissiles. A decent amount of volatiles and nobles. So that one would be a decent pick. I've got this one here too. Don't think that one's as good. It's good for water though. Yeah, I think we go for this one as well. A decent amount of fissiles and nobles. And we got good outputs of the other ones, so that's going to be a good base on Tharsis Mons as well. I'll send an outpost out there as well. You can see that we're starting to get a lot of them here, and this is kind of why we want to have some kind of names on them so that we know what they are. We're never going to have more than 1 colony on the moon, I don't think. Next up, water. We want to have the best source of water as well. See 150 here. I got 149 there too. Those are worth comparing. I think the 51 is actually better. Yeah, it's definitely better. It's got higher on all counts. So Utopia Plantina, I will send an outpost there as well. The question is if we want to grab another water source as well. We've got another good fissiles there. Yeah, I think another good water. Yeah, we'll take this one. I think it's another good fissile source. And it's got okay on the other ones, but it fissiles and water here. And where did we say that one was? That's Argyle Plantina. That's down towards the bottom here. And then we got 4 bases going. I need to send off some mining equipment down here as well, of course. And see if we actually have the boost to build them all up straight away. We have a good launch window for this right now. Yeah, we need 6.5 boost for every mining complex because we don't have everything. Question is, which one do we want to set up first then? So the mining complexes cost. What is it that we don't have that we're sending up? Is volatiles and nobles. Yeah, I think this is probably a decent one to set up first. And then they're going to have a cost of about 1 fissile. No, it's going to give us 1 fissile. That's good. Doesn't have, yeah, then we got the fission pile, which is going to eat 0.05 fissiles a month. So that's not going to be a problem. But yeah, I think we start off with this one here. So put this one up. We can only build it in space, of course. We'll build it in Luna and we'll send it here. Would it be nice to have unlocked the construction modules by now, but we'll have to ship those in a little bit later. And we need a fission pile here to actually power this thing. And the same thing, that costs 2 boost. That means we can't build another one just yet. And so 2 boost, and how much boost was the, if we go to a different one? We do want to read. Okay, so there we go. I decided to just go with the body and then the actual name of the places that we've been on. All of these planetary ones are going to be in, all of these planetary ones are going to be mining bases, of course, as their primary, at least. I think that's going to suit us just fine. So we can't claim anything more on... I don't want to go out that far. Can't claim anything more on Mars until we're done there. Yeah, once we're up to 6.6 boost, we can send off another... that sucks. Means that they can send things faster. No, they actually need to research it too, of course.
Things are stabilizing.
In Bangladesh, I think we're gonna have to drop Bangladesh sooner or later, so we will...
Order is returning.
India, we want to get down a little
Order
bit.
is returning.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we maybe don't need to do very much more here then. Let's see if we can...
Hold no sway in their minds.
Yeah, let's see if we can get them to work on China instead. Gonna take a lot of power to try and break into China.
You were unable to establish control.
Yeah, that was a terrible roll. You just keep going there and eventually we'll get one.
I'm here.
I think we just go into
I will
China
try
and we try
sway
with
the public.
even more
Ready
here.
for my mission.
1%, okay. I think we weren't very good in Vietnam. Not that it really matters here, I think. That's gonna... No, we don't have any mission control here. But we're getting one there soon enough. That would be a shame to actually... Or will be a shame to lose for China. Not a lot we can do about it though. We need to start thinking about getting one of these major nations. Major nations, of course, being China, United States, the European Union, and Russia. India and Brazil are good kind of second prizes, but we really want to get into one of these big nations as well. Would like to get the servants out of Kazakhstan as well, just to lock down this boost from them. It would be good if we could knock them out from there. A lot of it is going into the Eurasian Union though, and we can see what the servants are actually... No, we can't see what they're actually pulling out. But they're getting 0.4, I think, because they're in the Union. And Russia is getting, or Project Exodus here is getting the rest of that boost. Which is fine. Oh, we've got someone here. Maybe we should investigate this character here.
Eyes on the target.
Well, let's see
What's
who it
the
is.
op?
That's probably the operative who stole from us. They are not going to be very useful for anything else either. No, I don't have any ones of these to do anymore. I don't think it's going to be very helpful to do public campaign. I can't even do public campaigns. I guess we're stabilizing some nation then. We shouldn't have to do it down there. And Nepal could also be one that we actually drop off. I can
We'll
stabilize
make
it a little
things
bit though.
safe.
It could take a long while before we actually get something into China. They're a very, very big economy. It would be a good boost for us.
I have new information.
Okay, so we found with the servants, yes, of course. Hua Kang, I think we've had dealings with him before. He's up to 25 loyalty now, so estimation at least. We're not going to be able to turn him with that loyalty, I don't think.
Things are cooling off.
This is going up because our nations are getting better, I think.
Things are cooling off.
Well, we have enough boost there to send up to another mining base here. Which one do we want first? I think we'll just take them in order here. Let's set up another mining complex. And we don't have enough to actually build the fission pile there.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
Yeah, we'll keep working on that. And there we go, is enough for the fission pile. Just build these in kind of the same template. And go back to Earth. And we'll collect up enough boost. We have gotten some more mission control. Question is it worth it to put up a... Probably. How much surplus do we have in money? 100. Okay, so the servants have sent one up to there. Question is what we want more here. This could be a decent site, there's a lot of metals there. And we've got a decent amount of nobles there too. So Noctis Terra is... yeah, we need... what is it? 5.1 boost as well, of course.
We still lack support.
We need to look at these organizations too. A repeat mission and close. I want to see if we've got anything that we want to pick up here. A little bit of science. And this is also science. So for each one of these we get a little bit of science as well. Now we get the this one, the engineering project. It's already got 3 of those. These admin orgs are so expensive. Now the one here has disappeared, so someone's bought that one off. Don't think we need any more ops income. We've got a decent enough ops income. We're not using that much at the moment. It would be one of these, I guess. It's actually quite cheap as well. We really need to get some of these administration orgs, but we need a lot more money for that. And nothing that will give us any more persuasion, which would be something that would be good here. I see no reason whatsoever not to pick this one up. So we will pick that one up. Yeah, no one's got enough experience to do anything with this turn either. Yeah, maybe it's actually better to get these bases up and running first before we start claiming more sites. Oh, someone is trying to sneak our point from us here. How much ahead of us are they? They're 100 ahead of us. Means we gotta pause these and just go all out for this. Hopefully we'll be able to grab it back from them. And they like trying to steal your research slots towards the end now. That didn't used to be the case. Okay, there's a fire in Denver. And they're launching probes a little bit here and there. Okay, yeah, it arrived and they built the base there. Down here, yeah, that's when they stole from us.
Where to?
Okay, so what do we want you to do? What are we doing here in Israel? Yeah, it's the same thing. Why can't we build mission control here though? Maybe maxed out to 2 maybe. Must be the case. No, we don't need to put it into spoils anyway. We'll just put it into making it a little bit of a stronger nation, I guess. The question is this one actually worth holding on to for 2 mission control? That's 10 CP per mission control. We're not getting anything out of any of these nations just yet. And here we're getting 1, and that's 1 for 30. And we haven't gotten anything here yet. And we can probably stop building. Oh, this is the place that is actually good to build boost in, so. And India, of course, where we've got the most of it. We don't need to have any more boost in India, I don't think. I think that's fine. India is of course very expensive for us to hold as well. That's 100, I don't know, 130, 135 control points. Are we? Yeah, we can't see until we're on pause, of course. Yeah, what do we want you to do? Everyone should be defended. I'll send him off to investigate someone then. Oh, that's our guy in China. He's over in China. We don't want the servants to get China.
Initiating surveillance. Surveillance complete.
Okay, so we found someone else here. I just wanted to send him off. That's actually Protectorate one. And a politician. Yeah, we can try. Let's see who it is there.
Order is returning.
Yeah, that's good. We probably don't need to run that again
Things
for a
are
little while.
stabilizing.
And we do need to run in Nepal though. Even if I think that's one that we'll have to drop for China. Okay, that's very good. We got the public sentiment up here. Maybe we can actually snipe one of these control points this time. Yeah, no, we weren't able to do that.
Awe at those images of the Earth as seen from space. Beautiful, divine. But if you saw that same sight every time you looked out the window, wouldn't you grow to hate it? Director ideological. Guest appearance on the Thinking Bigger podcast.
Okay, so they selected carbon nanotubes. Maybe not what we wanted to select, but that is what they chose. We will close this one down. Now we probably don't want to put 100% into carbon. That's actually, no, it's pretty expensive. We do want to put a little bit more in there. We go 50%. We'll see if we can grab this one back. Don't think we don't have a chance whatsoever to take one of these slots. They've got too much research there. It would be nice to get the industrialization of space tech going.
We failed to take control.
Pretty close. We got a 16% chance. We'll just keep going. Sooner or later we'll get a slot, and once we got one slot, it's going to be easier to take the rest.
Acknowledged.
And the first one is always the hardest. And I've got a 2% chance here. And it's not that good, but it's something.
We must persuade the people.
I think we will just go in with everyone we can here now. Okay, he's got dangerous traits here. That's interesting. And we've got another... we're waiting a little bit more for some more there. And confirm those. We went off to Finland. Is that their home base? Yeah, that's one of theirs.
We've got some intel on our target.
Yeah, we can investigate him again. We don't need to do anything untoward to him.
Our efforts didn't have any effect.
Okay, and we want to keep going there a little bit. And then we got the 3 roads in
Public
China left.
opinion remains unmoved.
We hold no sway in their minds.
Yeah, this one was a low ball. And if we hold our thumbs, maybe Samadashi will gain us a control point here in China. I think we're getting more than enough here now.
We still
Yeah.
lack support.
Okay, that was a critical failure. That was the worst possible outcome. We'll keep going. Okay, so we did unlock the orbital core. That's an important one. Allows us to build larger space stations. Okay, we do need to pop off and defend interests in Singapore. I think that's something that Samsung can do. Who isn't very good at anything else.
Making things safe for our people.
Yeah, hopefully this will fix itself soon. Okay, anything interesting happening here? Yeah, they're sending out towards the asteroids. A lot of the AI. You can see that there are quite a few more places on Mars that has bases now. We've got the servants there now. Oh, they're on Phobos, I guess, and yeah, they're on Phobos. We don't really know what resources are here. Can we see the base? Oh, it's an orbital. Why would the servants put an orbital here? Yeah, there should be a base on Phobos as well. Okay, yeah, there we go. They have a mine. They are building a mine here at least. It doesn't look like we can actually see what it is for a mine. Let's see if we can. We should be able to send up the. I've sent here already. That's good. So Utopia Planitia. We'll send at least a mining complex. And we are short just a little bit there. And we need to confirm the assignments first, alright. Yeah, I think that's all that we want to do.
Securing our control.
Yeah, that's good. Let's continue from that one. We are spending a little time here so we can put this fishing pile up before we forget about it. I am not confident in my abilities to remember the dates to throw this out to make it perfect so that the mining base and the nuclear reactor arrive at the same time. Within a few days, like, that's no problem.
Mission aborted.
Okay. They probably went underground or something.
The situation remains chaotic.
It's a hard time in Nepal here.
Our case remains unheard.
Oh, we did get one more at least, even if it was a critical failure. We'll keep going. Okay. I wonder how long this war is going to take.
We were unable to establish
This is
control.
good that they are fighting the servants. It kind of works in our favor as well. Yeah, we will just keep going. We're up to 17% now.
If it isn't ours, it's somebody else's. And if it's somebody else's, sooner or later, they'll use it against us. That's why we have to take it, whether we need it or not. Colonel Hans Castillo, 5 moves ahead.
Okay, so they selected settlement hubs as T3 colonies, or T2 colonies, tier 2. So that's good. We might actually want to, because they just unlocked the mission out to the asteroid belt here, and now we've got a series here. There we got the perfect launch window. There's only 4 sites here, and they're usually very good on water. So it would be worth to try and see if we can get one of these. And we do have enough to send the probe this way. Well, then we'll send the probe and we'll see what happens there. It's going to arrive in March of next year. That's a little bit of a long-term project, but that's the way it is in space. At least until we start being able to... no.
What's the up?
We want to have missions for everyone, of course. I just got the full persuasion. 1% chance, it's so bad. It's hardly even worth doing. Maybe we go up with survey location here in Kazakhstan, I think.
Initiating surveillance.
Ready for orders.
Just to see what the servants are up to here. Let's run one in either location.
Surveilling target area.
Iran would probably be a good place to look for things as well. Just to see if there's some alien running around planting, putting down plants and things.
Eyes up.
This one's actually going down now. That's interesting. Yeah, maybe we have some experience we can put out. We do. There's not going to be... Oh, we actually got loads of new organizations here too. That would be a really good one. It's super expensive though. That'll bankrupt us if we take it. And we need to be in America, don't we? Yeah. The Equinox... that's not going to help us. This one would, but it's super expensive. That one could be a decent one to pick up. For our command character. And he actually has the slots for it as well. Doesn't cost that much. Gives us 1 command and 2 security. And it only costs influence, so that's nice. Okay, we got Miliano here. He is maxed up, but I think we need to start bumping up the admin of our operatives here. I'll get admin on both of these, I think. Neither of these is something that I want to put on these characters. And that'll also increase our control point cap by just a little bit. Not until next turn though.
Order is returning.
So we're at 238 now. Let's see where we end up when we...
Our cause is unjustified to them.
We did get another one. Even if it was a critical failure. We are rolling terrible here. Okay, good that we are in here checking out what's happening. So we're receiving reports describing a sudden swing in the behavior of some of the leaders in Kazakhstan, which we believe may mark an alien attempt to secure a control point for the servants there. Well, they are already in there, of course. So we have determined that the aliens are now able to infiltrate national institutions in what will look from the outside like a purge mission by the servants, but may not be prevented by our usual legal and political defenses. We believe developing the science attribute among our counselors will help us understand and defend against this phenomenon. So that of course is something that we have not on a lot of these, but on a few of them we do have a little bit of science. So maybe it is worth to pick something like this up then and get a little bit more. There we have, he's got quite a lot of science actually. Maybe he would be one to put even more on. Yeah, why not? It isn't that expensive. You can always sell it off to an AI for something else in the future.
We failed to take control.
Yeah, of course we did. We'll just keep going. We're up to 18% now. Sooner or later we should have something happening. Yeah, so we need to investigate this, of course, but we do have 2 operatives already in the area. We'll send one in there.
Reporting in.
And we'll send... Oh, maybe we should do it the other way around. So I think
Standing
Emiliano
by.
is a lot better at... Yeah, he's got 89% to see who
Surveilling
it is here.
target.
I'm here.
And you can go to the alien
At
activity
it
there.
there now.
Did we find anything else untowards here? Doesn't look like we found any xenoflora or anything to destroy this time. There hasn't been any new crashes in quite some time, but we do need to defend India again. I think these are on their way. Where are they going? This one is coming in, it's arriving in January. This one is arriving in April. So we got a little bit of a leeway at least. Can you
Ready
defend
for
interests? Of course you can't. That would have been too good, but you can investigate alien activity if we
At your
send Samso
service.
down to defend interests in
Securing our interests.
India.
Ready.
So these
On the way
investigate
to the
alien
target
activity
site.
don't actually require any stats, so you send whoever is free to go at the moment. We don't really want to let up here in China. And now we're taking quite a decent lead on these carbon nanotubes, so I think we need to leave 50% here anyway. Just so that we actually make sure to grab that spot. Let's see what they pick up to this one as well. Oh yeah, we need to confirm.
Securing our control.
Yeah, let's continue there.
Person of interest surveilled.
Okay, so this is a server. He's actually got very low. Let's keep him under wraps. Let's see if we can turn him.
We've moved the needle.
That was good. That should help us quite a lot. Keep going. Yeah, we need to go and investigate these then. That's all the way down here.
We found something.
And that was the erratic leaders.
We still lack support.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time there. Okay, so
Where do you need
I
me?
think Samsung will have to go down. It was defending interest before, so that's fine. You can actually survey this location, I think.
Initiating surveillance.
Ready to go.
And I want you to just
We'll see
investigate.
what we can find.
And I think that's going to be fine that way. But I think that's going to be all for today. So thank you very much for watching. Take care and see you next time.